Good afternoon. In preparation for our ceremony to celebrate Lambert High School's class of 2020, we request that members of the audience take a moment to silence all electronic devices.
Please join us in observing a moment of silence for all of the members of the Longhorn family from the class of 2020 who are not with us today. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
Thank you, Priel and Julia. Thank you so much. My name is Gary Davison. I'm your principal of the Lambert High School. It's my pleasure to finally welcome you to the commencement ceremonies for the 2020 class of Lambert High School. We have some special guests this evening on the stage that I would like to introduce to you. Honored guests, please rise and remain standing as I introduce you. Mrs. Darla Light, member of the Board of Education for Forsyth County Schools. Mr. Wes McCall, member, Board of Education for Forsyth County Schools. Mrs. Kristen Morrissey, Vice Chair, Board of Education for Forsyth County Schools. Mr. Joey Perkle, Associate Superintendent for Forsyth County Schools. Ms. Erin Medved, Teacher of the Year, Lambert High School. Ms. Teresa Swinehart, Star Teacher, Lambert High School. I'd also like to recognize our valedictorian and star student, Eric Ahn. As well as our senior class president, Elena Lopez. And before we finish, you notice that this is a little unusual graduation, so I would like to take a moment at this time to thank our senior sponsors, Ms. Keisha Moore and Ms. Melissa Wilson. Would you please stand? as well as the rest of the staff that's here today. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Lambert is not just any high school. We were named after a remarkable man and family. Mr. Clarence Lambert was a leader among educators at the school, county, and state level. I'm often reminded of what a great educator and great man he was. I think he would have been very proud of our Lambert Longhorn Nation. Class of 2020, as I think about you, I think about your legacy. And your legacy will come from the fact that your class has not only survived, but you've thrived in a time of pandemic. You've been empathetic in a time of pain. You've shown philanthropy in a time of need. You demonstrated selflessness when the world thought that all youth were selfish. You've learned to be inventive when the world sought answers. Your resilience has taught all of us, old people like me, that we are all better in the face of tragedy. In the words of Lambert High School alum Lauren Pearson, class of 2016, we aren't just a school, we're a nation. And we aren't just any nation. We're a unified group of people who, through our numerous feats and still counting, have become something truly extraordinary. Whether it be through our service to the community, our excellence in academics, or our awe-inspiring performances, we are powerful. But class, as I think about you, I want to amend that quote just a little bit to fit you. Class of 2020, you aren't just a class. You are a nation. You are a group of young people who, through your numerous feats and your stunning qualities, have become something truly extraordinary. You are family tempered through your trials that no other class has ever had to even imagine. You, class of 2020, you are powerful. Once a Longhorn, always a Longhorn. Hook 'em horns. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce you to, our senior class president. Elena is an incredibly talented, spirited, passionate young woman. Her wisdom, perspective, and voice have left a tremendous legacy on our school that will last for many years. I am so proud to call her to the lectern, Elena Lopez.
Good afternoon, parents, faculty, and graduates. We've truly endured some of our hardest moments in our years here at Lambert. We watched our last days go by without realizing, without cherishing it to its entirety. And we watched so many things be taken from us. And although we were distraught that our last year was cut short, little did we all realize that it was in that moment that we all bonded closer than we ever have in our high school career. It's truly remarkable that our most challenging moments happen to be the reason why we supported each other unconditionally. Those moments inspired us to share our memories with everyone, and those moments shaped us as a whole. We learned a lot in these last 3 months. We learned that our hardships cannot and will not define us. We learned to appreciate the people around us, as we never know when our last moments with them may be. And we realized that this community and this school means so much more, and that we truly are proud to be Longhorns. We may not have had the ending that we wanted, but we sure got a heck of a lot to remember in those last 3.5 years at Lambert. I left school on March 12th, worried that I may never get to say goodbye to those who I may never see again, and upset that I may never get to thank the people who have inspired me the most at Lambert. But now that we're all in the same building again, I finally get the chance to do so. So to all of the teachers, you put in countless hours every day to help us get us to where we needed to be. And although we may not all have been so easy to teach, your dedication to us is unmatched, and we greatly appreciate each and every one of you. One specific faculty member helped me find my true self and realize what I was really passionate about in our time here. So Mrs. Wilson, thank you for forcing Campbell to put me in student council our freshman year. I made some of my best memories from being in student council, and having an amazing advisor like you gave me someone I will always look up to. To all of the graduates, thank you for making our high school experience one I will always remember. And most importantly, to my family, thank you for supporting me for the last 18 years. I love you all so much. As the last time I called myself president of Lambert High School, I want to say that I'm excited to see where our futures take us in this world, and I'm so proud to be graduating from this school. Because once a Longhorn, always a Longhorn. Hook 'em for life.
Great job, Elena. You did a wonderful job. This year, our selection for valedictorian is an exemplary representative of the class of 2020. Eric Ahn is one of the most intelligent, ferociously humble, hardworking young men that I've ever met. His passion for learning is second only to his strong commitment to others. He is destined to make a huge mark in this world. It's my pleasure to introduce Eric Ahn.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I would like to first thank my family, friends, faculty and staff, and of course, the class of 2020 for being here today, even during these uncertain times. Without the support of this community, I wouldn't have this incredible opportunity of having the honor of speaking in front of you all today. For that, thank you. As some of you may know, I recently returned from my home country of South Korea. It was a much-needed break from the pressures of graduation, college applications, and of course, overbearing expectations set by my family, friends, and especially myself. I thought Korea would be a chance to escape from my problems in America. I was angry. I thought about how COVID had caused us to lose our senior prom, our summer plans, our senior year of high school, and even our freshman year of college. However, I was angrier that while I had the privilege to escape my problems, thousands and millions of African Americans could not, constantly encountering systematic racism and oppression, which was forced on them. I was quickly reminded, as a son of immigrants, my community's shifting political ideology in response to immigration. I've resided in Forsyth County for 7 years, and I've received no formal education about the historical significance and infamy of Forsyth. To most of the 100,000 people moving here over the past 2 decades, Forsyth County embodies growth, opportunity, and most importantly, diversity. This diversity breathes life into the previously monolithic society overran with intolerance and racism. While affording numerous benefits, it unintentionally conceals Forsyth County's origin story. Forsyth County's dark past is not to be celebrated, but citizens need to be educated about it in order to protect this cultural heterogeneity and understand our privileges. If we take time to educate ourselves about our history, we are able to see that public education will create a greater sense of respect for the ground beneath our feet, a bigger appreciation for the privileges and luxuries we have, and a fostering of acceptance for everyone. We should encourage our community to not lose sight of the bumpy dirt path that delivered us here so that we may enjoy the freshly paved road of opportunity ahead. It's been 4 years since we set foot in Lambert High School, meeting new friends, juggling extracurriculars, and making lasting memories. Right now, it is easy to only think about how this pandemic has affected us. However, it's unfair to say it has defined us. From failed backflips to exploding cars in the parking lot, can we say that any of our high school lives have been truly normal? And now our chapter at Lambert is finally coming to an end. Looking back at all of our fierce triumphs or cataclysmic failures, we may have some regrets or do-over moments, but rest assured, we're gonna press forward and move on. Class of 2020, you did not want your senior year to end like this, but know that your efforts have not been in vain. Whether you're going to college, the military, the workforce, or just figuring things out, our lives will be full of bigger challenges ahead of us. Yet with every obstacle and every challenge we face comes greater strength and determination. It is only with great humility and gratefulness to the community that each and every student standing before me today has the opportunity to chase their dreams without the hindrance or barriers faced by others. It is up to us to set our differences aside, help one another, and set the world on a better and more equitable path for all. Just know, no matter where we are, no matter who we become, we always got that Longhorn pride. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Mr. Perkle, at this time, I'd invite you to join me at the lectern. Lambert class of 2020, please stand. Mr. Perkle, it is with great pride that I present to you the 2020 graduating class of Lambert High School. These students have met all of the academic requirements for graduation and are prepared to receive their diplomas.
Thank you. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Forsyth County Board of Education and the superintendent, I hereby confer the official release of diplomas for this class of 2020. And I congratulate each of you and wish you all much happiness and continued success. Thank you.
Class of 2020, you may be seated. Mr. Valedictorian, would you please lead your class to the stage?
Eric Ju An. Julia Ling Chang. Elena Teresa Lopez. Priyol V. Patel. Wallace Campbell Wilson. Kristen Casey Yeep. Henry Schwan. Caroline Grace Ozzie. William Hampton Abney. Shane Richard Abreu. Tatiana Zadrian Acosta Gill. Jasmine Juan Adachi. Claire Ansley Adams. Lillianne Grace Adams. Akil Sai Adesumili. Cuman An. Sophia Jinju An. Mina Ajith. Nikila Reddy Alavala. Naheen Irfan Uli. Madeline Page Alley. Jane Francis Aloy. Caroline Somerset Anderson. Grace Julia Anderson. Nalan Anadurai. Hari Rudy Anamraju. Destiny Nkechniriam Anayanu. Bennett Nelson Applegate. Claire Elizabeth Applegate. Hari Krishna Arungapillai Theagagarajan. Megan Kate Aubin. Emma Grace Avery. Gavin Michael Bacon. Mackenzie Ann Barr. Evan Liam Bailey. Donald Cole Bain. James Willard Baker. Sophie McPhail Baker. Nithik Balachandran. Emma Rose Elaine Fawn Bales. Anurag Bondi. Akash Banerjee. Laura Danielle Bapti. Zach Nicholas Barber. Olivia Anna Bardul. Daniel Thomas Baraloo. Archana Swathi Bhaskaran. Arnab Basu.
Vishnavi Bachu. Jalen Christopher Battle. Olivia Carey Beatty. Braxton Ormani Beatty. Brody Forrest Beauchamp. Lauren Ann Beaver. Julia Rose Bedell. Kendall Monet Bell. Frances Louise Benefield. Alex Berezovsky. Adviti Banja. Abiram Baratham. Irene Megan Bouillon. Shraddha Budiani. Blake William Bibb. Brendan James Bibb. Graham Christian Bishop. Sreya Bitra. Courtney Blanchard. Lily Margot Blank. Kushal Sai Bogavarapu. Rithik Bamareddy. Lily Ann Boothby. Michelle Celeste Barosak. Noel Rohan Bosco. Ruben Botha. Paige Elizabeth Buhan. Carson Robert Boyles. Michael Dallas Braun. Spencer David Brown. Caitlin Elizabeth Bryan. Sophia Hope Bryan. Cade Leland Bullard. Shannon Rose Bullock. Ryan Beauchamp Burgess. Caleb James Burke. Elise Claire Burke. Rachel Lee Burrell. Ananya Bukshi. Ki Kai. Abigail Grace Calloway. Madeline Rose Camarada. Caroline Rose Canizaro. Kathleen Angela Capello. Nicole Satterwhite Carey. Caitlin Nicole Carmichael. Zoe Charlotte Carmody. Adriel Emmanuel Carrion. Courtney Ann Carter. Caitlin Marie Castelli. Bria Lynn Castle.
Ashton Celeste Kaufman. Lindsay Elizabeth Cavanis. Asia Jean Selka. Amanda Christine Chabot. Amog Venkatram Chala. Luke Sutherland Champion. Abdullah bin Salim Shandasir. Milind Chandra Mohan. Christian Dongsu Chang. Justin Thomas Chapman. Richard Gregory Chapman. Siddharth Chaudhary. Shiza Chaudhry. Albert Lin Chen. Alin Chen. Ellen Faith Chen. Jingchu Chen. Harshan Raj Chenna. Kendall Morgan Riley Chipperini. Haram Cho. Yeram Cho. Dongwoo Choi. Younglin Choi. Ellie Nicole Christensen. Denton Chung. Nicole S. Chung. Taylor Marie Clark. David Henry Clark. Samantha Monroe Clark. Caroline Grace Cleland. Allison Ray Cole. Ava Mae Coleman. Madison Lynn Colley. Kendall Mackenzie Conahan. Ramaya Shanice Conaway. Alexa Gray Congro. Sawyer Thomas Connor. Hannah May Cook. Mason Scott Cooper. Benjamin Todd Coppinger. Justin Michael Coppola. Renee Isabella Coppola. Samuel Jack Corey. Grace Aneska Coate. Megan Dory Coate. Madison McLean Coward. Chandler William Coxon. Connor Mitchell Coyne. Caitlin Dove Creel. Madison Elizabeth Cruz. Victoria Elizabeth Cromwell. Catherine Irene Kendo.
Jessica Andrade Cuna. Macy Marie Curtis. Camila Dafre. Anbareen Dargahi. Bryce Joseph Detel. Drew Allen Davison. Elizabeth Carter Dean. Patrick Ingram Deans. Hannah Reese Deaton. Nicholas Parrish Deaton. Chloe Severine Debril. Jared Michael Denman. Christopher Michael DeRoche. Adith Sai Devakonda. Ryan Jack Devereaux. Shreya Reddy Dharma. Stephanie Nicole DiPietro. Gabrielle Catherine DiVirgilio. Cole Thomas Donovan. Saher Joed Dosani. Hunter Nicholas Downey. Ethan Dawson Drew. Shreya Dubé. Simon Zalman Dubin. Aiden Joseph Duca. Jack Ryan Doer. Anna Kate Dufresne. Sage Nicholas Duncan. Juhi Dutt. Nicholas Allen Eason. Parker Shane Eckley. Thomas Scott Edwards. Ileana Rose Egan. Mark Timothy Egan. Madeline Grace Ellis. Elora Munger Emery. Lindsay Nicole Ensman. Jenna Elizabeth Eskew. Lauren Brooke Evans. Christetta Pauline Evarts. Holden Ray Azell. Hannah Jenny Fateau. John Taylor Ferguson. Zachary Edward Fernandez. Daniel Turner Fisher. Ethan Rourke Fleischman. Maya Renee Flynn. Francesca Celestina Fontana. Grant Riley Fortenberry. William Harms Foster. Paris Janice Foy. Austin Michael Frederking.
Brian Axel Fredespico. Now everybody's got to do that. Ansley Charlotte Funk. Evan William Gackler. Madeline Green Caharan. Nathan David Gehring. Jack Ryan Galatas. Daniel Brian Gallagher. Callie Marie Galloway. Nicholas Gavin Garner. Akshat Gautam. Shreya Gali. Alexander Joseph Genovese. Kaylee Jan German. Armin Kevin Gasham Shahi. Nishali Godasara. Austin Frank Giannotti. Dominic Marcel Gerard. Braden Mitchell Golden. Pranathi Sai Gali. Driti Nirwal Golwala. Camilla Gonzalez. Lauren Ray Good. Colin Robert Granger. Cara Niamph Griffiths. Genevieve Elizabeth Gross. Jared Andrew Garasio. Ethan Quinn Gunther. Kai-Chen Guo. Jacob Slade Guy. Linda Page Guy. Margaret McLaren Hackling. Alicia Diane Hall. Cameron Glenn Hall. Emily Twee Hall. Evelyn Delaney Halter. Sarah Hemdown. Zakai Han. Erin Rose Hanley. Julia Bernice Hanson. William Hui Howe. Jada Ann Hargrove. Victoria Teresa Harper. Anna Caroline Harris. Artist Tayon Harrison. Michael Joseph Rufino Hart. Preston Boyd Harwell. Sayed Jaffer Hasnain. Madison Hope Haug. Madison Catherine Haugen. Samantha Ray Haugewout. Haley Madison Haynes. Molly Elizabeth Hayes.
Gabrielle Elena Held. Nicole Danielle Held. Stone Keller Hemphill. Allison Claire Hengler. Sydney Kendall Hennessy. William Hollis Hensley. Michaela Danielle Herrera. Seth Christian Higgins. Emily Ann Hilliard. Ashley Amelia Hills. Alexis Lianwook Huang. Jillian Lee Hobbs. David Spencer Hoff. Garrett Richard Hollenbeck. Elise Caroline Holmer. Hudson Elizabeth Holmes. Garrett Allen Holt. Sky Aurelia Holt. Sydney Elizabeth Homan. Megan Hong. Ruihi Hong. Austin Reed Howard. Caitlin Nicole Hoxie. Tatiana Faith Hariksov. Alexander Yuki Hubbard. Hannah Momoko Hubbard. Craig Philip Huber. Adara Lee Hughes. Emily Wong. Sohyun Wong. Ansley Olivia Hyde. Blake Adam Hyman. Hanya Ali Saad Muhammad Ibrahim. Hayden Riley Isham. Anna Grace Jackson. Kayla Christina Jackson. Matthew Connor Jackson. Alice Louise James. Daniel Sung Jung. Diala Sela Gerard. Andrew Jung. Sora Jo. Porvaja Rao Joganpali. Caroline Hope Johnson. Chloe Elizabeth Johnson. Cole Lewis Johnson. Joseph Paul Johnson. Anastasia Isabel Johnston. Rachel Elizabeth Johnston. Erica Ray Joyner. Caleb Zebulon Jones.
Kushi Joshi. Sahar Joshi. Varun Joshi. Aaron Patrick Jubard. Anita Kadir. Sterling Hope Collins. Drew William Kane. Ariva Kupadia. Fahad Farid Kupadia. Christian Lawrence Kaufman. Alina Shav Key. Jacob Brian Keenan. Leonard Stonley Keenan. Kelly Michelle Karras. Lauren Grace Kelly. Jonathan David Kelso. Arya Sean Kanara. Judson Thomas Kinney. Ronnie Blake Kinney. Braden Roger Kirsten. Manarat Rafid Khan. Maxim Kamamadov. Naveed Korashahi. Madden Elizabeth Kidd. Alyssa Dawson Kim. Chloe Kim. Dobbin Kaylee Kim. Aaron Won Kim. Jisoo Kim. Joshua Songhoun Kim. Kyle Hyungmin Kim. Michelle Kim. Nathaniel Yonki Kim. Paul Yoijin Kim. Sarah Kim. Tad Sunmin Kim. Yubin Kim. Aiden James Kirkpatrick. Wiley Flazel Kirksey. Alexander Michael Cleckley. Morgan Lee Cleckley. Lindsay Catherine Kanak. Megan Kathleen Kanak. Michael Allen Knight. Cameron Wilson Kopp. Luke Spencer Cotter. Zachary Ryan Kramer. Logan Bennett Krukey. Denny Kolasinik. Vera Srimathi Kumar. Danielle Marissa Kunin.
Joseph Osong Kwan. Alexander Hayden Lakovic. William Ford Lansden. Anthony Francis LaRocca. Chloe April Larson. James Ryan Larson. Caitlin Emma Loria. Augustus Hunsu Lee. Catherine Suyang Lee. Elizabeth Sangmi Lee. Eric Sanghuk Lee. Hannah Jisoo Lee. Hannah June Lee. Hyuk Lee. Jin Teresa Lee. Landis Antonio Lee. Rachel Yunso Lee. Yun Ho Lee. Christina Nicole Leggio. Kelsey Pilar Lemieux. Anubhav Lenka. Catherine Rose Lavelle. Alicia Arnanda Lewis. Annie Lee. Isabella Patricia Liggis. Lucas Lima dos Santos. Yin Lin. Jacob Anthony Lindahl. Mackenzie Elizabeth Lineberry. Suzanne Marie Loden. Wilson Bryce Logan. Sarah Riley Lonergan. Joshua Logan Long. Ella Mackenzie Lordy. Alyssa Carol Lynn. Jessica Ma. Cooper Riley Mabry. Jillian Elizabeth Mabry. Harrison Jeffrey McIntosh. Keelan Ann Mackin. Suhani Madarapu. Alec Damon Magstead. Ryan Patrick McGuire. Hannah Claire Maines. Lucas Maximiliano Maldonado. Erica Lynn Malinowski. Ashiela Rafiq Mamarathar. Nilesh Manivanan. Sivasai Ramakrishna Manyapu. Murilo Manzai. Isabella Sloan Marsigliano.
Devin Patricia Marquez. John David Marston. Joshua Todd Marston. Jake Harrison Martin. Jake Riley Martin. Lauren Elizabeth Martin. Sarah Elizabeth Martori. Claire Elizabeth Mathauer. Terrence Mathis Jr. Harrison Heinbags Malgan. Ann Stewart McAlpin. Nia Lavone McCree. Aaliyah K. McElrath. Alexandra Kennedy McCarty. Samantha K. McGinn. Carly Elizabeth McLaughlin. Timothy Allen McLeod. Madison Marie McWhorter. Nicholas Xavier Mead. Shanmuka Sai Saketh Medicherla. Ella Catherine Mehawk. Arith Menon. Sakashore R. Metapali. Kyle Joseph Myers. Jacob Scott Michelson. Nicholas Patrick Milserick. Kaya Eliana Miles. Brooklyn Lee Miller. Joshua Evan Miller. Jasmine Aurelia Milligan. Chase Jared Midas. Ross Stephen Mitchamore. Luke Anthony Mitchell. Matthew Stephen Moats. Dylan Matthew Monahan. Andrew Robert Moore. Lucas Hayden Moore. Robert Anthony Morales Chavero. Mackenzie Elizabeth Murad. Ashlyn Grace Murphy. Cameron Lee Murphy. Deanna Muyad Mustafa. Joshua James Naganu. Avni Deepak Naik. Ragini Nair. Claire Annette Nance. Ishan Nandi. Ashish Guru Natakala. Aravind Nachiapan. Nicole Marie Neely. Kelly Lindsay Neighbor.
Snigdha Nalutla. Lindsay Karen Nelson. Sydney Nayla Nelson. Brenton Tyler Newberry. Anthony Michael Newton. Anne Funquin Wen. Avonlea The Wen. Leah Taylor Nickerson. Ananya Nimbalkar. Divian Ritas Nixon. Olivia Elena Nogales. William Harrison Knoll. Emma Grace North. Jayla Janelle Norton. Jeffrey Daniel O'Neill. Caitlin Rose O'Reilly. Oluwashafumi Ajibola Olateru Olabegi. Anna Margaret Oliver. Nicholas Philip Orego. Callie Catherine Owens. Srihitha Padamatinti. Claria Sojung Paik. Jeffrey Hyunjin Pak. Adriana Marie Pallone. Gabrielle Marie Paluzzi. Annette Shi Pan. Shivan Ripple Parikh. Ashley Quinn Park. Brandon Park. Daniel Yijun Park. Diog H. Park. Kyle David Parker. Rithan Sai Parupali. Chaitanya Vikramarka Pasupuleti. Kushi Amar Patel. Paul Swatang Patel. Rushang Kalpesh Patel. Shivam Tushar Patel. Vasundhara Pathik. Isha Patra. Ella Grace Patton. Kian Pazira. Annie Pay. Lily Tatum Pendleton. Shreya Pendiala. Victoria Isabel Perez. Adam Christopher Perkins. Emily Grace Perella. Abigail Mary Pertwee. Bryce William Phillips. Brian Patrick Pickering. Kier Jordan Pianar.
Harrison Cole Pickford. Lauren Alexandria Pillman. Praharsha Siramakrishna Panenti. Alexis Morgan Pogue. Trevin Emir Ponder. Joshua Alexander Poor. Mark Douglas Porter. Nathaniel Edward Powell. Emlyn Margaret Price. Hannah Brooke Price. Maximilian Sebastian Proles. Montita Pumipak. Cindy Q. Brendan Allen Quinn. Kara Beth Rodosevich. Faizan Asif Rafiq. Jamie Nicole Rainoni. Ronit Rajesh Rajani. Isabella Nicole Rocklis. Derek Gabrielle Ramirez. Kate Elizabeth Ramsey. Lochin Ramu Dayalan. Neil Ranawat. Joshua Hanul Rapp. Rahul Sanker Ravindranathan. Abigail Louise Ray. Saketh Grayavarapu. Madison Diana Rayburn. Robert Andrew Ray. Audrey Paige Raynor. Anthony Isaiah Reeves. Amalia Ram Redkar. Davis Gregory Reganall. Rivers Owen Register. Emily Paige Reichart. Terrence Christopher Riley. Jason Matthew Resnick. Gloria Yoon Ree. Peyton Lee Rich. Brogan Sean Thomas Riggle. Eugene Richard Ritter. Cade Jordan Ritterbush. Charles Glenn Robertson. Jackson Brody Robert. Cole Thomas Robertson. Colby Homer Robinson. Melissa Rodriguez. Lois Fiona Rowe.
Riley Marie Rawlings. Carson Tyler Rossi. Zane Allen Rowan. Corey Nicole Rudin. Camden Robert Sagis. Vikram Vineet Sagal. Rebecca Pearl Sander. Anushka Yogesh Sarda. Nathaniel Sutton Sastry. Sanjana Satish. Nandita Satyanarayanan. Morgan Haley Sauer. Abigail Elizabeth Saul. Sydney Taylor Saul. Sarah Mackenzie Saylor. Caitlin Marie Schindler. Justin O'Brien Schneider. Court Anderson Sherman. Madison Louise Schulte. Emily Elizabeth Schwartzman. Laramie Buchanan Scott. Stephen Cole Scott. Lewis Harvey Seddon. Haley Jeanette Self. Allie Grace Sewell. Jackson Robert Shadburn. Evan Kyle Shadoff. Anushka Vishal Shah. Mihir Samir Shah. Yash Ankur Shah. Joshua Donald Shalom. Mehul Sharma. Sydney Olivia Shattuck. Simrit Shala. Madeline Faith Sherrick. Atish Sharish Shetty. Adam Michael Shi. Selena Jaeyoung Shin. Lauren Blake Shoemaker. Matthew Bennett Shoemaker. Alan James Shrewsbury. Lauren Sullivan Schulstad. Price Alexander Simmons. Bhavini Singh. Karen Sunil Singh. Tanishq Sinha. Abhinav Chander Siripurapu. Connor McElhaney Smith. Jade Imani Smith. Janae Kiara Smith. Nicole Marie Smith.
Alex Christopher Snyder. Karina Elizabeth Summers. Sativa Ari Spicer. William Grayson Spiro. Kasia Evelyn Standish. Harrison Tyler Stang. Riley Catherine Stevens. Odessa Jewel Stozel. Erica Elnya Stoll. Carly Marie Stone. Amanda Faith Stovall. Vivian Linyu Su. Sharnitha Sudaher. Edwin Jiho Su. Albert Jicheng Sun. Andrew Logan Surio. Kavya Suryadevara. Mrinali Krishna Swami. Brooklyn Chilton Sylvia. Courtney Taylor Tang. Carly Alyssa Talty. Alessandra Isabel Velardo Tatoy. Kara Amida Taylor. Sophie Taylor. Karina Lingling Tyshirt. Holden Lance Talon. Ronith Falapali. Ethan Michael Thibodeau. Caleb Martin Thibodeau. Joshua Anthony Tom. Emma Lane Toms. Peyton Elizabeth Thompson. Gaurav Thoda. Yuhan Tian. Bhargavi Mayashwar Tihunchi Napali. Vaishnav Srinivasana Tiramala. Connor Joseph Toland. Albert Tong. Carly Rose Tootle. Catherine Ann Townsend. Maria Danielle Traldi. Nathan Tran. Michael Anderson Tripp. Karina Giancana Trevetti. Jesse Tu. Muhammad Akram Tufaha. Pranay Hudhaya. Mateo Uribe. Sumya Vadrala. Victor Cuna Valbuena.
Maxim Hubert Claudine Van Compernol. Madeline Mary Vanderweel. Joran Daniel Vanderzanden. Srinidhi Vangala. Nicole Vargas Montiel. Kaylee Nicole Varner. Nicholas Nikolai Vasilev. Tara Velapan. Srividya Divyaravi Velour. Gianna Marie Verde. Michael Anthony Verde. Arav Verma. Mansi Verma. Abhishek Vijaykumar. Arjun Shekhar Viswanathan. Alyssa Vladimirovna Vladimirova. Savannah Lai Vo. Bridget Nicole Vogt. Eleanor Grace Vulgaris. Ashley Elizabeth Wadsworth. Jake Bradley Wadsworth. Jenna Nicole Wagner. Justin Grant Wagner. Michael Jonathan Wakefield. Evan Gabriel Walzak. Chloe Lenore Walker. Sydney Paige Walker. James Grant Ward. Ian Scott Welch. Tauron Wen. Aiden Finnegan Soichen Wang. Kayla May Wang. Melina Yvonne West. Jaden Robert White. Nicholas Lawrence White. Catherine Olivia Willingham. Harmony Jewel Wilson. Najira Denise Wilson. Tanner Allen Wyndham. Catherine Sarah Winters. Olivia Samantha Wolter. Rebecca Sunmi Wan. Hannah Davin Wood. Jenny Kim Workman. Eric Liron Z. Eric Zhu. Jesse Yang. Julian Alexander Yi. Yuna Yi. Min Yu. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Megan Yi. I am so sorry. Megan Yi. And Min Yu.
Titus Benyul Yu. Unyang Yaun. Chauvin Gloria Young. Patrick Sunmin Yu. Garrison Stanley Zagorski. Cole David Zaleski. Andrew Zai. Alice Zhang. Jingri Zhang. Stephen Zhang. Max Zhao. Tyler Zhu. James Christopher Zurowski. Jaden Marie Krupit. Carson Leah Spangler. Margot Phillips Mastley.
Lambert High School, class of 2020, would you please stand? Mr. Perkle. Whenever you want.
Congratulations. By the power vested in me and by the state of Georgia, I hereby pronounce you graduates. Congratulations.
Don't throw your hats yet, you're going to need them. Now, take your tassels and move your tassels. There we go. You may be seated. Class of 2020, there are some questions I'd like to ask real quick, but I'd like to ask them of the audience. If you're the mother of a graduate, would you please stand and remain standing, please? If you're the father of a graduate, would you please stand and remain standing? If you're a grandparent of a graduate, would you please stand? If you're the brother or sister of a graduate, would you please stand? If you're a friend of a graduate, would you please stand? If you were lucky enough to just secure a ticket outside the door, would you please stand? Graduates, these people standing before you have supported you through all of your years of your school career. Please take a moment to honor them with your applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Also, at this moment, there's one other group I'd like to recognize. If any of you are veterans of military service or students accepting a military placement, would you please stand? Awesome. Thank you all for your past and your future service to our country. Thank you so much. On a personal note, many of you I've known since you were 7 years old. Others, I've more recently gotten to know you. Whatever the case may be, I'm thankful to you and I love you very much. You have been there for my family in our toughest times. We've shared many things together. We've laughed, we've cried, we've celebrated a lot. Please know that it's been the greatest professional privilege of my career to serve you as your principal. Thank you, and I love you all. Graduates, would you please stand? Gentlemen, remove your caps. Parents, guests, and faculty, on the back page of your program is the alma mater. Please join the class of 2020 for the singing of the Lambert High School alma mater, and then we have a couple more surprises. Mr. Watson?
Our alma mater, knowledge, truth, and light. Lambert Longhorns, we are branded, crimson, black, and white. Scholars, athletes, friends, and neighbors, Lambert all are we. Longhorn Nation we will honor for eternity.
Thank you. That was written by one of our first graduates, John Pickering. Class of 2020, you may be seated. Class, you now join the previous classes of Lambert graduates as a select, esteemed group. You will forever be alumni, linked together with previous Longhorns that are achieving milestones and changing the world. As alumni, your responsibility is to share in the camaraderie, wisdom, and pride with future and past Longhorns. I'd like to direct your attention to the video screens at this time.
There's a lot to learn at Lambert High School. We speak the language of ambition and courage. Resolve and growth are part of every day's equation. And everybody majors in pride, Longhorn pride. We stay connected through solidarity and sacrifice. And when the going gets tough, we do what Longhorns do. We meet the world head on. With full hearts, eyes wide, and a steady stride, we define the moment. The ordinary becomes extraordinary. We cannot be separated from success. We cannot be disconnected from determination. Class of 2020, you are not secluded or compromised, but celebrated and idolized. You are the trailblazers, blazing a path in a new decade where your commitment and perseverance make all the difference in our different world. Raising the hand gave way to raising the smile, and ultimately raising the bar to a new endeavor of learning, achievement, and celebration. Class of 2020, you have defined great moments. We celebrate your talented legacy, and we are shaped by your extraordinary achievements. Today has purpose, especially for you. And tomorrow has your bright futures virtually assured of success. That is the reality. That is Longhorn pride. And that is the Lambert way. Congratulations, class of 2020. Hook 'em horns.
At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Bass to the stage.
I know you've got something bottled up inside of you, and you've got something you're going to have the rest of your lives as a Lambert Longhorn, and we just want a few drops of that right now, and that's Longhorn pride, baby. Can you give it to us right now? Families, I need all of you to stand up, families. Come on, come on. Now, when we start, you're going to help us with the cadence. They're going to do the singing, and guess what? 2020, I need you to stand up right now. Let's go! Here we go! Ah! Ah! We got that Longhorn pride? We got that Longhorn pride? When I say Longhorn, you say pride. Longhorn, 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 Longhorn. Longhorn, 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 Longhorn. We got that Longhorn pride? We got that Longhorn pride? When I say Longhorn, you say pride. Longhorn, 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 Longhorn. Longhorn, 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 Longhorn. Oh, Horns, 2020, we love you!
Now you can throw your caps. Great picture time, folks. There we go. Okay, 2020, I need you to do me one favor. Have a seat, because we've got to dismiss you as we came in. Thank you, everyone, for attending today. Thank you for understanding that we've held a graduation in a very different way. I appreciate all of your patience and understanding. Thank you all so very, very much. Class of 2020, this is the last time you're all going to be assembled together today. I love you guys. You're wonderful, and we're all very proud of you. And on a last note, you did in 3.5 years what it's taken other classes a full 4 years to do. Congratulations. We're going to dismiss you by rows. So first row, Ms. Bridgen, thank you guys. It's been great to be your principal. Thank you all.